Hey there, everybody. Happy Thursday to you. I wanted to show you guys just a really quick little idea. You know, we always have like these chippy bits, right, left over from projects, and some of them get so tiny and so small. And they're cool to use, you know, for a layered effect, like when we make our little Lucy's and things like that, you know, our layered tabs, our clusters as people call them now. But this is just an idea, a no-sew idea, to use some of those ultra chippies. And I'll show you how I did this. It's not that big of a whoop. I'm sure that a lot of people have done this before, but it was really fun to sit here yesterday and kind of cool down. This is a wonderful cool down, you know, after your art day exercise or after a hard day of work, because the fun thing is they kind of take no brain power at all. So I have a little stack of bits right here, and I'll show you how I am making these, and they're just fun. Now these are cut out butterflies that my friend Judy sends me, and I'll show you how to do those too, but they're real simple as well. Here is a little chippy right here. This one says hopeful. It's a great way to use those tiny words, you know, that sometimes we really can't find a usage for. This one does have a bit more layering on it, just because everything that was on this tag was kind of in a stack like this yesterday. So there we go, and they're just fun, y'all. Like I said, it's a no-sew sort of thing. So let me just run through these real quick with you, and then I'm going to have to get the K-Man to try and sit down because he's on one of those marathon stand-up days. He's been standing up since about 9 o'clock this morning. I won't lie down. So what we're going to do, you know, let me pull the word elements out here. I just start with a bit, you know. Let's start with this. You can see that's just a scrap of paper. And then I just start building. I like to flip my chippies over and kind of just start gluing. And you're not going to really glue in any sort of like random, any sort of structured pattern, which makes this another, you know, really fun thing to do because you can't do it wrong. You know, there's no structure to it. So we've got this much of a chippy bit. I think what I'll do is put this little bit of, I like that little kind of bit of blue right there. So we'll put that on there. And now we have this hanging, so let's see if we can't find a chippy to put on there. Again, we're going to flip it over so we can see the place where we need to glue to kind of build it out, to kind of bump it out, right? Okay, now we're going to finish this corner off. Let me see if I have anything just screaming at me. Yeah, that'll be cool. That will work right there. You know, and I mean, you have a way to just keep those chippy bits, you know, just stick them all together. Let's put, that's not quite straight, so I'm going to straighten that up just a little bit while the glue was still wet. I think I'm going to use this little piece of paper. It's kind of a paper-ish, sort of a fabric-ish paper. I don't know where my friend guessed that from, but it is cool. So let's use the tiny word cool. All right, so we've got one chippy done. Let's start on another one. So we've got this bit right here. This is built out pretty good. So I think what I'll do is kind of start up at the top. We'll kind of just stick that on there. And I still have, you know, a little bit of this left, so I might use that as a kind of an accent piece. Here's a piece that I could use. I'm going to flip this over. Oh, I should have done that on the other side. Oh, well. There we go. All right. Yeah, we can put no thinking, right? No thinking. When your thinker's tired, chippies are fun. My thinker is poop today. All right, there we go. Now we've got a super cool chippy. Let's figure out what we're going to put here. I think I'll do a little bit of red. And then let's see if we can find, I like that ampersand right there. The and symbol. All right, so we've got 2 done. Click, click, click. See how fast they go? I need to grab a few more chippy bits right here. Let's see, I got one right here. They're so much fun. And we'll do that as well. Okay. All right, so let's start with this. This one is kind of big, so I am going to rip that in half because we can do a couple chippies there. There we go. All right, so we got one started. I don't know how big they are. And it doesn't matter, you know, they're different sizes, but it's kind of, okay, so that one's almost 2 inches right there. All right, now, that would be cool, like for an overlay element. You know what I'm talking about? Now I'm really coming to the end of chippies. Let's put this here. All right, let's kind of keep this one at a square, okay? And then we will, I've got this little bit that I can work with right here. And there we go. And there we go. And let's let this one say hugs. Okay. Let's put that one to the side. Let's do one more, and then we will finish these up. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do this, and I've got 2 more pieces over here. You know, if possible, it's fun to have like a straight edge, you know, but you know, not necessary. Definitely not necessary to have a straight edge there. Okay, I need something here, so I'm gonna do that. And then I need to kind of trim that off. Let's do that. See if that works. Oh yeah, pretty. All right, we're just gonna trim these off. Trim that off. Trim that off. Now this one needs a word. And we got the word love up here. So we'll mount the word love. Sorry about Kronk's panting. There we go. All right, let's finish these off. Now you saw me trim this one up, right? So I'm gonna trim this one up as well. You don't have to trim them up. You know, you can leave them wild, like a wild child. That one looks pretty even. This one it probably needs a little trim on it. Now, the next thing that I like to do, I really did consider, you know, I considered sewing these, and then I realized that I am just not at my sewing machine right now as much as I'd like to be, because when one of us is gone, you know, one of us has to be downstairs. So I am just taking a ruler and kind of doing an edging right here with a black marker. This is my Prismacolor marker that I have had forever, and it is such a great marker. There we go. And then we do this. Like I said, y'all, it's really simple. I started to not do a tutorial, and then I thought, you know, I think the ladies would enjoy this. You know, it's just another way to use your scraps. And I know that you guys are frugal like me. And I think for this, I'm going to just go around the word hugs. Like that. You know, and it makes a nice little, and you could put them in, you know, put them in Happy Mail or use them on a mixed media piece or make them into, you know, use them as an embellishment on a card. Something like that. You could also jazz up this bordering and, you know, maybe take a white pen and do a little bit of white pen work. There we go. And we've got one more little thing to do right here, and we are done. And I will sit here and finish off these little chippies, do my bordering on those. But I thought that this would be just kind of a fun project. You know, and if you're, whoops, if you're, gotta hold on to them, they're kind of slick. Not really. If you've got kids over for Easter, just hand them some scraps and say, make some chippies. And I'm sure that you will have fun with it and kids will have fun with it as well. Thank you guys for watching. I will talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.